Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. To the air. It's Lawrence. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. There's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Second down coming up.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll give it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Look, Kirk played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Second down play coming up.
Get set.
And the wideout goes in motion. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. And the completion made. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it, bringing pressure. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter.
South Carolina 3, North Carolina 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's it go on the move. Launching deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle, but first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Touchdown, UNC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a...
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. The pass rush closing in. They're able to get him down. The important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Going to try to use his legs here. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but it gives him a chance.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The pocket breaking down. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. They will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. And the Tar Heels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handing off on the draw play. Jukes to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Pressure is coming. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. A tight play. This drive's a 3rd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
North Carolina.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
South Carolina, 17. North Carolina, 13.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We'll give it to the running back. Fighting him off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions, and a completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout.
Get set.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Bringing it out. It's Green. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is the game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.